Greetings, Gator fans. I'm Brian Montgomery. Today I'm joined by Jacob Shick of the Allegheny baseball team. This week's Allegheny Male Athlete of the Week. Jacob, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So you helped the Gators improve their winning streak to a season-high 6 games this week, 5-0, helping the Gators to that mark. First game against Penn State Behrend, the Gators came back against the Lions for the second time in as many games. You had a really outstanding game, picking up 3 doubles and helping the Gators to that win. Kind of take us through that comeback and what it meant to pick up a key non-conference victory.
Well, Penn State Behrend is a real good team. We know that really counts for us in region standings and really helps us get kind of an at-large bid if we don't, win the NCAC tournament. So it was a good win for us. We were able to generate a lot of offense that game. I was fortunate enough to find some holes and get a couple doubles to help the team out. But 1 through 9 through the lineup, we were able to generate a lot of offense, get some good hits, timely hits, and score some runs.
Yeah, and then this past weekend, you traveled to Gambia, Ohio for a 4-game conference series against Kenyon. Ended up sweeping Kenyon in a huge game for a huge series for you guys heading into the final weeks of the conference season. First 3 games, you went 6 for 12. You picked up a home run in game 2, 7 RBI. Kind of take us through that 3-game stretch. What were you seeing? What kind of helped you do so well?
The Kenyon pitchers made a few mistakes, and thankfully, I was able to capitalize on them just like a lot of my teammates. I wasn't the only one who was hitting very well. We had a lot of offense those first 3 games. We scored 10 runs in the first 2 innings of the second game. So, all in all, just 1 through 9. Again, we were doing a lot, creating a lot of offense.
Yeah, and then now this upcoming week, you battle Case Western Reserve, Fredonia State, another 2, as you mentioned, important non-conference contests before you make the trip to Worcester. Your first series against the Fighting Scots, and what's been an outstanding rivalry between the Gators and Worcester. Tied on top of the NCAC East standings heading into the crossover tournament. You're assured of a home crossover series next weekend. Kind of what's your expectation for this weekend, and what do you hope to pull off against the Scots?
Well, definitely this week, with these non-conference games, we want to develop some momentum going into our series against Worcester. Again, we're just trying to keep the offense going and have our pitchers get some good work in. But against Worcester, we've been hearing all year that they're a great team. They've got good pitching, good offense. They're just an overall solid team. So we're really going to have to show up with our A game, prepare very well for these first 2 non-conference games, and then really take that good, winning mindset down to Worcester.
All right, well, Jacob, thank you so much for joining us. And
thanks for having me.
Best of luck to you this week.
Thank you.
And Gator fans, be sure to keep it locked in at AlleghenyGators.com for all of your up-to-date Gator stuff.